led into a beautiful weekend of boxing.
It did.
Beautiful.
Actually, we had a fight on 3 hours after the wedding in Japan.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
Did you stay up for that?
I didn't.
Okay, good.
I talked all the ish like I was. I said, Ben, we're gonna go live at 5 o'clock. I'm here to get this money back for the wedding, and then, I didn't commentate that night or the night after.
Hey, if there's anybody on this podcast that stayed up, it's Carson A. Merk.
My dude said, I asked him if he stayed up. He said, nah, I was
I woke up. Yeah. I said I didn't. I just wake up early, so I was awake. We watched it though. Good. Tell me I was wrong about Triple G because I wasn't. I wasn't impressed.
That was the nice part. I didn't even have to catch the fight because it's like I saw it before it happened.
Yeah.
Getting
pieced up early.
Murata. So from what I've heard, here is my synopsis, and you guys actually saw it. You can tell me. Murata went to the body early, had success early. Golovkin got a little bit better as it went on, hurt him, knocked his mouthpiece out, and then at that point broke him down, got him out of there. And but I heard he was not hurt to the body, but got hit to the body a lot, and that it looks like that's where Canelo could definitely stop him, which is what all of us said before this fight because of the Derevianchenko fight.
I guess I wasn't.
Did it succeed? Remember we asked you last week
if it was going to sell you on the third fight.
Yeah,
it did not. It didn't. Do you want to go first? Because
no, go ahead.
Yeah. People after the weigh-in were posting pictures about how old he looked. He looked old in the ring. Like I always say, I try not to make anybody look bad. Try not to be too judgmental or anything like that. But he just is not the same fighter that he used to be. And there's no secret in me saying that because time has passed. He's not supposed to be the same fighter that he used to be. However, if you plan to get in the ring with Canelo Alvarez, you kind of have to be who he used to be. Yeah. Especially if you're Triple G. You have to be who you used to be because who you used to be couldn't beat him.
And I was going to say, and maybe even better by those metrics.
And even better, no head movement, chin straight up in the air when he throws his punches. Not much foot movement. As I said to you, it doesn't look like he's using intellect in the ring. It doesn't look like he's picking his punches or he's trying to set anything up. I guess if anything, you say he's setting up the hook to the body, and he still has that great hook to the head.
I do still love the Triple G hooks outside the guard.
Yeah,
it's a beautiful thing.
It is, but it's
that great jab still there, Sean? He's always had a great jab. Really?
No,
really.
He had a great, powerful jab, and it's not there.
His hands are just they're slower. What I was gonna say before you went was just it was exactly what I thought.
Yeah,
I didn't expect even Murata was winning early in the fight.
I felt like he was winning,
like pretty decently.
Yeah,
and then like you said, knocks the mouthpiece out, and then Triple G. He's always been like kind of an avalanche when it starts. Like when that started, Murata, especially he's an older guy as well. He just didn't have what it took to brace that and to stop it when it was going. But what'd you think, Ant?
Hey, Carson, you think Canelo can get him in 5?
Yeah, for sure.
Body shot. Hey, his face can't be broken. But the body looking suspect last night. You could see him take some shots and wince last night a lot.
Very similar to.
Go ahead, Sean.
Sorry, very similar to Fundora in the sense that he can take a punch and he's durable and he'll last in the ring. I'm not sure if he'll last in the ring with Canelo, but the difference between Fundora and Triple G is Fundora is much younger, and so his body's gonna hold up. I don't see Triple G being able to fight this fighting style much longer before getting out of the game.
Sean, what about the last thing to go? They always say is the power. What about just the fact that this guy still punches harder than almost everybody else? Does that give him a good puncher's chance still, at least at this stage?
I don't know because his power I don't think is what he used to be. He can still thump. You can see that. I mean, his punches literally thump. But you can see it. How was the ninth round
stoppage.
It took 9 rounds to get it done. And against anybody else, faster, sharper, better defense, will move to alleviate punches. And I mean, the list goes on. Of course, I'm talking about Canelo. Does the thump really even matter at this point? So even though the power's the last to go, doesn't matter.
Was it Cotto's brother that they always talk about that caught Canelo?
Yeah.
But outside of that, who has landed like just a clean flush shot? They always said the same thing about Floyd. Like who landed obviously
Shane
Mosley
Mosley.
had a good shot, but it's like
Zab Judah.
yeah, but it's like Canelo
And Marcus Corley.
Yeah, but Canelo, like, nobody hits him that clean. He's solid enough, and so I'm like, Triple G, his hands are slower. Canelo's been in the ring with you twice. You mentioned it with Nonito last week. Once you've been in there, now you've been in there twice, and you're in there with somebody who's fading.
Yeah.
To be kicked fair, but
And that
yeah, I just don't.
Any chance though that because it's the fight he wants so bad that there's something there that he isn't showing against lesser fighters because he's not as.
I would love for that to be the case.
we
I
hope.
really don't think that
yeah,
it is.
Yeah, I hope.
Oh,
And
what you say?
he said, no, he said he hopes.
I said we hope, but
Yeah.
I think Triple G shot. His time has passed. What is his purpose? Just to get the fight and then that's it. He hangs it up.
Can we
What's
say
the purpose?
just to be fair? Can we say he shot when he unified? I know it's not against the strongest title holder in the world.
Yeah,
but
and that was people were, and I don't know. Then people are posting him and B Hop, the two guys that have unified after turning 40, and I'm like, okay, like I get it.
Oh, I
but-
didn't know he's that old.
yeah. It was his birthday the day before the fight.
yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
He's-
you know.
He, to be fair, and you said he looked old away, and he's 10 years older than me, but still looks, better than me physically. But, yeah, I don't know.
He hasn't let himself go.
His hairline.
It's fair. My hairline, I got him there,
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't know. I didn't even like because like B Hop, it was just like, yeah, these are the two guys. I was like, really? Like, no disrespect to Murata, but okay, you unified. Fight one of the other two champions at 160 because I think both of them beat you. Boo Boo beats him, Charlo beats him.
I think both of those guys beat him.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, go ahead, get your third fight with Canelo. That's all I got for it.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. I think my man, who's the opponent he fought last night?
Murata.
Yeah,
I think my man. I'd rather see him fight more than I'd rather see Triple G fight. I don't know if everybody else feel about that, but
I
would
wouldn't
like
go
to
as
see him
far
back
as
in
to
the
say that, but
Yeah.
Carson out of line.
yeah, I don't know.
So what is this at this point? Is this like, because we haven't seen Tom Brady fade. That was the first player to come to my mind. But is this like if it were Tom Brady to fade, where everybody at one point was like, this is the guy, and it's like now we just kind of want you to go away. Like where are we with Triple G?
Well, it's like what we mentioned last week.
Michael
with-
Jordan.
Yeah, I wouldn't even-
maybe
but I
Jordan.
wouldn't-
I mean,
but,
we're
talking
not,
about
and
the
we're not
greats of
putting
the
them on
great.
the. Yeah, we're not. I'm not trying to.
Well, like the way we looked at it last week, and I think it was Zittel that made the point where I said, yeah, just bringing up Canelo all the time, it just gets annoying. And you said, well, that's like me bringing up Keith. And I said, no. And Zittel said, no, that would be like if you kept bringing up Keith but didn't fight, you're Dennis Ugas, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford. If Triple G had outside of the Canelo fight, if he had fought Demetrius Andrade, if he had fought Charlo, if he had fought Munguia, if he had fought anyone, anyone at all, maybe then we're like, okay, you gave us a really good run, but now it's like you're sticking around for that, which go ahead. But Canelo, I hope it's personal for Canelo because it's personal for Triple G. Clearly, he's been calling.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, I hope it's personal for Canelo. I hope Canelo's like, you really made me get back in the ring with you. You're gonna pay the price, pay the cost to be the boss.
I always said like the fights were so personal for Golovkin. It brought out the old Soviet Union in him. He's like, these people are swindling.
Come on, man.
He going all the way. He got
No, because after he stopped speaking English, to us. There was no more Mexican style.
Yeah.
He said,
No more big drama.
he
show.
said that they are swindlers here. They are swindlers. And I was like, Western capitalist scum robbed him.
What we doing? What we doing?
I
We can do that right
get
now?
canceled. That's what
I just hope I hope it's personal for Canelo, and he's just like, hey, you wanted it, you got it, buddy. Third fight, take it easy.
I'm the
Enjoy
good guy,
time.
Triple G. I'm the one who said this could be like Pacquiao Marquez 4. So let's not.
No, man, keep going. Keep going on.
To be nice, Carson will hope he beats his ass.
Canelo. I hope Canelo beats the dog shit out of him.
Why?
I hope he beats the shit. I hope he beats the brakes off.
I'm right here with
Just 'cause
Sean.
I
I'm
don't-
right here with Carson.
Just because I don't want to see it. And
Same sentiments as the guy that was in the ring with Tony Harrison last night. That
was funny. We'll get to that.
That was hilarious. What's up? I'm Showtime Shawn Porter.
I'm Ant. Follow me on IG, Ant with 2 T's. Let's do it. Let's do it again.
All right, just introduce yourself.
Okay.
And then you tell them what to do. I'm Showtime Shawn Porter.
I'm Anthony Brenagh.
Carson Merk. Like, subscribe, comment.
This is the Porter Way.